Welcome back, battle brothers and sisters, to the continuing adventures of the Slayers. Apologies for missing a few days. Been a lot of crazy stuff going on back in the real world, so it's good to get back into the fictional world of Battle Brothers. Our last episode, actually, I think the last episode we were way up here in Vardestead. I knocked out a few contracts, just kind of putzed around, just trying to make some money. And I think we talked in the last episode about how the people tried to come join our mercenary group and say we were doing crappy. I took that as a sign. A, I've just been hanging out for too long. I just need to give this to somebody. And B, maybe I need to once I complete this, I can take the ambition to complete the war and finish that crisis. So, headed south. Didn't have any good contracts, but wandering around, I found this location. Many ancient honor guards and a necrosavant. Now, if you watched my previous kind of campaigns, honor guard, in some ways I kind of like fighting the honor guard, because a lot of times they have two-handed weapons, and that makes them easier to hit. Although typically, my backline polearm guys have quick hands and whips. So if I get overwhelmed, or if some of these honor guard guys have polearms, reach weapons, I can disarm them and avoid some of the massive damage output they do. That is not an option in this particular case. I don't have whips. I do have a lot of polearm guys, but I don't have whips. I'm a little worried about the one necrosavant. It's only one, but my backline guys aren't the strongest, so they are a little squishy still. I gave this guy, he's got the flail perk. Normally he runs around with a shield, but I need a little more offensive firepower to kill these honor guard quickly. This thing will do a lot of damage if I can land a hit on somebody. And with the hammers, I've got 3 very powerful hammers, 2 with reach. One is the magic hammer here, and then just one regular. In fact, maybe I'll shift these around so hammers are spread throughout. So yeah, I need to increase my damage output so I can kill these guys quickly, because I have a feeling there's going to be a few shield dudes, a few two-handed weapon dudes, and then a few dudes in the back with reach weapons. And as usual, the reach weapons are the ones that will do the most damage, and you have to cut through the front lines to get to them quickly. I pulled out the archer. I fired that poacher that I kept from the last time. He just wasn't worth it. I don't know if I mentioned it last episode or not, since it's been a few days, but I got rid of him. As much as I wanted to keep him around and do something with him, he didn't have any stars in range, and he wasn't going to fit. He wasn't filling a role I needed filled, so got rid of him. This guy is not going to be useful against a bunch of ancient undead. He's just going to be a liability. So instead, I've got my newer polearm guys in. Oh, and yeah, I hired a couple dudes, and this guy had decent resolve. And he has 3 stars in it, so I figured, whatever. Maybe I'll make him a standard bearer, at least someone who can take the perk and fill in so this guy can actually do some actual damage. And then he can fill the role. We can knock out the ambition with him. And if someone better comes up along the way, we can replace him. But at least my better dude will be out there using a better weapon. I've also got the net here that may come in useful for the necrosavant when he comes back. Or I may just throw it to somebody in the front line to help kill somebody quickly. All right, I think that's enough yammering. Let's get to work. All right. Well, 11. So there's 10 honor guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 4 more. Looks like 2 of them at least have reach weapons. So slightly annoying, but nothing too bad. I kind of like our position here. It limits how many reach weapons they can have. And then we can try to fully engage their front lines. So we'll stay here, I think. And we can just pass on most of these guys. Now these guys theoretically could step forward and swing. Of course, it's all reach weapons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reach weapons, which means only 4 non-reach weapons. Only 2 of them are shields, though. So hopefully, the problem is their damage output and their ability to focus fire is going to be very high. But at least I'm not going to miss a whole bunch when I swing at them. So maybe we can get lucky and kill some of them. And actually, well, not a lot of damage. So now I'm kind of stuck. I think we're going to have everybody's shield wall. They're going to walk up and swing at me with their reach weapons, so I might as well, might as well try to absorb that first attack. That fear ability that they have is going to be a problem, because I don't. Oh, here he comes. I don't have the rally perk yet. Alright, so hammer shot. Took out his body armor. Let's see if he can hurt him. My new guy missed, unfortunately. Well, this is going to be a little annoying, but this guy can hit him. Body armor's gone. I should have a full hit there. Forgot they shield walled. Let's go ahead and swing normally. Good. See if we can finish him or hit his helmet. He can wait. You know, he's just trying to tie people up. Trying to swing at these guys with shields is going to take for freaking ever. I just want him to tie people up and not get hit. He's already shield walled, so he's fine. This guy, kind of in a similar boat. Let's see if you can... That'll be helpful. We can shoot once, and then we can just start throwing axes. The axes do better, I think, armor damage, so... And you can throw 2 in a turn. He's already been hit once. I don't want him getting... If he steps in here, he can get hit by 3 different reach weapons. I don't really want that. You know, he should probably step down here. Alright. Are you going to hit that guy? Painful. I'm not sure if I want to try to kill this guy. 52% chance isn't very good, unfortunately. It's a little dangerous stepping up here, but... Okay. Well, we have to hit this guy. And I'm debating whether I should take out the shield to try to avoid getting hit again. I'm going to risk not. That's a hit. That's 2 hits. That's helpful. See if we can finish him off. I mean, he's not finished off, but he is unhappy. You're just going to keep shield walling. See if we can finish this guy off. It's a hit. Sure, hopefully, and he's got good defense. Oh, he's got the split. I didn't realize that. That's annoying. Yeah, he's in big trouble. Yeah. Nope. So, you got hit. Ow, ow. You're fine. Hopefully he doesn't kill my polearm guy. Ah, good. And he's bleeding out. This guy has a spear. He could probably hit him once, I think, hopefully. Let's take a shot at him. I mean, didn't do that much damage, but it was a hit. All right. Pokey time. Oh, I thought he ever been hit once. I thought the bleeding procced it. Let's smash armor. Let's smash armor. You, my friend, actually don't have a good target. Yeah, there's nowhere. I mean, I guess you can pull out your axe, step down, and just try to hit somebody. You're gonna keep shield walling. You're gonna just hit him. Fail. That takes one out. You've been hit. Why don't you just shield wall as well? Just keep trying to defend. You're hurt, but that might be okay. You can just dip out, and you're too tired to swing at him. Ow, ow. Good. This guy's not hurt, but we can swing at him. And you can follow up. Maybe this guy will teleport over here and hit this guy. I mean, as long as he's spreading hits out, I'm okay. Perfect. Oh, I mean, maybe not perfect. He didn't like that at all. He didn't like that at all. Maybe I was a little too hasty with that. I don't know if he has a backup weapon either. Nope. He may just have to swing with what he's got. And... Oh, you lucky bastard. All right. You're going to lose 10 health plus 3 a turn. I mean, so he's got a while before he bleeds out. But he's basically out of the fight. I mean, this is a little dangerous, but we gotta try to hit these guys. Has he been damaged at all? He has. This polearm could fuck him up. Hopefully we have something that can hit him. That's a good start. Oh, sorry about that. Got a little distraction there. And I took a few actions without recording them. So, it may be a little different. We killed these guys down here. Hammerman, Torvald took him out. These guys did some attacking of their own. And poor Kurt here, his body armor is busted. They haven't hit him in the helmet at all yet. I don't know. I have techniques to get him out. But they all involve rotate. And I have to get someone to rotate. He doesn't have rotate either, unfortunately. I'm getting a little tired too, which is another problem fighting the undead. Most of my guys are hurt. Let's move him and see what they do. If they take a swing at him, it's just one attack. That may spare someone over here. He is just going to keep shield walling. I guess he can rotate down, maybe? That's going to at least make it... He can attack a little less. He's got a lot of health. But if he gets hit with both of these attacks, that will be enough to kill him. He's shield walling, which is fine. He's going to have to wait. This guy, I pulled him out. But realistically, this guy can contribute. Although he probably needs to get bandaged first. But he could come in here and swing his axe at things. This guy... Might as well start throwing axes at people. He does have a bandage. He could plaster him up. But he's only going to bleed a couple points a turn at this point, so it's probably okay. Regular attack. Nope. Guido has not been hit. I could put him in here. He'll get hit once, which will hurt, but he could probably survive it. I'm kind of curious about Raymond, actually. I don't want him getting hit a lot. Well, I don't want him getting hit at all, but he might, if he rotates in for Kurt. He doesn't have any armor either. Well, he's got a little bit, but he might be able to rotate in and hit somebody with this big flail and do some damage. I just don't want him to get hit if I can avoid it. That's a hit. Okay. He survived. I thought about trying to move him around this way, but I didn't. We'll see what they do here. Yep, okay. It's not great, but he survived. We'll keep moving around here. He can wait. I mean, oh, he's too tired to. So let's swing and fail. Try to hit him. No. Nope. Can you rotate and then swing at this guy? You can avoid his shield. Still fail. Yeah. These guys have that shield, a lot of defense. I could start chopping the shield, I suppose. Let's just keep attacking. Throw some axes. Throw... Oh, actually. Hold on. I mean... it's too late now, but I could shoot this guy and push him back. I don't know if that's going to help or not, but it is an option. There we go. Exposed his face. Interesting. Ow. No. No. I knew it was going to happen. You bastards. Too tired to swing. I should have swung at that guy. Well, we got bullets in. We gotta just go for it. Come on, headshot. Nope. Nope. 19%. I mean, chopping his shield is gonna take forever. That's kind of a problem with... I don't know. How much health do you have left? Shoot him. Then reload. Ow. Ow. That was a good. Guido pulled through there for me. Ow. Why'd you step back and not get killed? You're too tired. Did we lose him? Raymond Flail is gone. Gone. And he will be forgotten. He wasn't that superstar. No legendary items. We lost Raymond's body armor. We got his helmet back because no one hit him in the helmet at all, despite getting hit like 8 times. We get his weapon. We get some treasure. And actually, his war sides are kind of nice. And actually, nice cleavers as well. So, we do want to make sure we get that, though. So, anything else I can get rid of? That's weird. I don't know if those metal joint covers, if I actually got those items from here as loot. I think so. It's just weird because the guy who died, his body armor had that attachment. I don't think they detach. I think they get lost with the armor, but anyway. Well, that's what you get for trying to be fancy and fight people. start exploring locations and you get into that kind of trouble. But this guy leveled up again. He can get rid of the troops next turn. There. Yeah, might as well take that. And might as well boost that. And what is this coming after us? Cutthroats, outlaws, archers, and a leader. Which would actually be a fun little target to take out normally, but I think my front line's beat up enough that we probably don't want to pursue them at the moment. And I'm coming down to this town just because these southern cities are large and they usually have pretty good prices. Although I haven't been here, so I don't have a relationship established with them. But let's see. Prices are 16, so meh. But I kind of need some money. We'll keep a couple of those. I kind of like those. I don't normally use those two-handed cleavers. Got a lot of arming swords. I don't normally use these heavy masks either, these heavy helmets. 180 for 13 as opposed to... I'm trying to think. I don't have anything quite in that range. I think they're still ultimately on the inefficient spectrum of things, but 210 for 13, 180 for 13. So they're not as bad as other helmets, but ultimately these are a little on the inefficient side. And 180... I mean, I do have guys that could wear them. Maybe I won't sell them all on these even. Let's see, are they all 180? 180, 180, 180. Yeah. Maybe I'll sell some of the beat up ones and keep a couple. I mean, my guys have a lot of fatigue, at least the guys on the front line. So let's sell the body armor, also kind of on the inefficient side of things. Alright, we'll keep a few, I suppose. We're going to need some tools. Probably could use a little bit of food, although it's kind of expensive here. Might as well take a look at potential employees, of which there's none. This is some garbage hiring. I didn't think they had... Oh, maybe because they got raided. Alright, I don't normally do contracts for these guys, but... actually, you know... We're kind of in recovery mode at the moment. So we just got our teeth kicked in. Alright, I'm going to wander around a bit. Let my guys heal up. Maybe do some quick, easy contracts if I can find them. And I'll be back to you in a bit. So, a minor update. I finally got my new guy upgraded enough that he could get the Rally the Troops perk. I swapped him out to become my standard bearer, so he got that particular ambition out of the way. And of course, as you saw there, it gave me the choice now to excuse me, switch over to the finishing up the war between the North and the South, the war of northern aggression, the Battle Brothers Civil War, whatever you want to call it. So now, yeah, this fighter I picked up, again, he's nothing remarkable, but yeah, he'll be okay. And it'll, more importantly, free up this guy who's got the fearsome perk. He can start using this weapon to swing and hit multiple people and hopefully spread fear amongst my enemies. Yeah, so we'll see. And I did keep those helmets and started using them. Knocked out a couple quick little contracts, nothing of significant interest yet. Oh, it's almost over. Let's see. Every army destroyed, every contract fulfilled will bring you closer to ending the war. So theoretically, kind of like if you've watched my other ones, the undead or the orcs, you don't have to necessarily take the contracts. You can just go and find locations and there's no locations you can raid, unlike the orcs and the undead. But I could just wander south and attack some of their patrols or caravans. Actually, caravans might not be a bad one when I think about it. I mean, caravans have not too much in the way of defenses, and they have loot. This place had very slim pickings for recruits. It still has slim pickings for good recruits. I'm trying to start focusing on more quality over quantity, as I had been. And I've got a bunch of garbage I can sell, although prices here are terrible. And I don't want a 3-skull contract. So Coppingen down here actually had slightly better prices. I just figured Nadelfesta would have the best prices available. So we'll sell the excess stuff. As you can see, we've got, well, there's 2 arming swords left over. My whole front line already has arming swords, so we're doing pretty well there. I don't need these things. Don't need that. I don't... no, I don't need that. Oh, they're 14 here too. It was a little bit higher earlier. I probably don't need all these raider helmets if I've got these, which are the equivalent but slightly more efficient. Everything else looks fine. I can probably hand out some of those daggers just to get them out of my inventory. You've got one. You don't have one. You have leveled up, so you might as well take that. Not a lot in the melee department, unfortunately. You're not going for a fearsome build, so let's take ranged and fatigue. What else do we have here? Let's take executioner. His weapon's already going to do a lot of crippling strikes anyway. Tools are cheap. Got enough food, do we? 4 more days, so no. Let's grab some food. And let's head south and look for any caravans. I like the idea, now I've talked myself into it, of raiding these southerners. The good thing is they don't know I'm an enemy yet. The bad thing is that unit would wreck me, so we'll just pass by. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Maybe we'll come over this way. This long road here looks like Caravan Central. 29. I mean, the war is going on, so they're going to have their armies out there in patrol. Lone Tree. Fat Beehive, the cloud of workers swarming around it. Kurt Dude wants to go for it. Well, Kurt Dude is a barbarian. Maybe he knows what to do. I doubt it, but go for it. What do you got, wild man? He gets stung, and everyone else gets happy. Probably because they get honey? Yep. Everyone gets to eat the honey, except for Kurt Dude, who gets stung, I think. Maybe he got hurt something else. The important thing is he didn't get injured too seriously. Well, that was kind of disappointing. I was hoping for something a little more interesting. We'll come up here because we saw, I don't know if I was recording or not at the time, I saw a patrol of enemy outlaws, and yes, there is a location. Looks like a little more than I can handle. The Blade Dancer is, I don't have as much experience fighting them as Sword Masters, so I don't know exactly how they stack on the absolute annoying scale. The Sword Masters are deadly and awful to face unless you've got a lot of good ranged fighting. I think Blade Dancers are similar. If I remember, no, the Assassins are the ones that have like potions and things they throw at you, and they move in and out with other weapons. Oh, well, I mean, that looks like a pretty easy fight. I mean, might as well kill the chumps while we can. I mean, there's only 9 of them, so I will spare you watching this fight, but I'll show you the results. So, yeah, ultimately a pretty straightforward fight, except they had like 4 archers, and a couple of them managed to shoot my old retired soldier guy who doesn't have a lot of health to begin with, so he got beat up a bit, but nobody died. I just, after he got hit a couple times, he just backed out. No incredible loot, unfortunately. They're just kind of raider level people, so not going to see anything too exciting from them. But, alright, I'll get back to it. Alright, so I don't think this will be too incredible a fight, but this group of 15 brigands does have a brigand leader, so it should be fun to see if, what's he have, and can we successfully isolate and knife him down if he has something of interest. Got a couple holes on my line here, unfortunately, but it's not too big a deal. Eugen, my very, very weak dude, he's even weaker with his pierced chest. I swapped out his armor for this stuff with the blade of armor, so he can at least get hit once if there's a enemy crossbowman or something in the enemy group. And if that happens, we should be in. He can take at least once, and then if he needs to, he can run away. Everyone else, for the most part, I think is in pretty good shape, so I'm not too worried there. It looks like most of my polearm guys are set up okay. I think, for the most part, brigands don't have super heavy armor, so I'll let these polearm dudes just stick with their axes just for raw damage potential instead of switching over to the hammers. And let's see what we can get here. So, looks like a pretty regular motley bunch. Most of them have shields, but a couple don't. So those would be nice, easy targets for my crossbowmen, unless we can see some polearms. And they may... Okay, I was wondering if they'd even come at me. If they would try to stay back and shoot at me, because they've got some marksmen. But if they would have come play, I am quite willing to rumble with them. Let's wait for you, actually. Okay. I was afraid that was the leader for a second. Okay. I mean, you can step forward and... Alright, 71% chance. We'll wait. Let these guys all move in. I mean, Torvald has my best defense. I'm not worried about him being surrounded. You can wait. You can step in. This guy will come around, but that's okay. I don't mind. All my guys have underdog, or at least most of them do. He'll actually float around here in the middle, I think. Ah, there's a leader. Not too heavily armored. He'll shield wall. Oh, he's supposed to come down here. Well, whatever. I'm going to get enough firepower down there. He will stick around in the middle here to inspire everybody. Could have been dangerous. Oh. A little gutsy. Alright, well. I don't care if he comes through and swings once, because I've got quick hands, so let's just hit him. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. I can't hit his crossbows, unfortunately. But I can shoot this guy, but that'll push him away. I can shoot him. He won't get pushed away, but he's harder to hit. Let's go ahead and switch over. And we can throw an axe. This guy, I don't want him getting shot by the crossbow up here, so we'll step up here to get cover. There's a crossbow down there too, so we're screwed either way, potentially. And this guy should be able to kill with a thrown weapon. Oh, close. He hasn't swung yet, so let's go for him. could move up. I don't want to leave him exposed to everybody, so he'll stay where he is and just take a swing. What is that? 60. Let's just smash his armor. Good hit. I mean, they're both fleeing. I was hoping if I killed him, someone else would move into there and take that spot instead of coming through. He's fine. He can take a swing. Alright. Painful. But not too bad. Actually, I think he already lost. He must have been hit by this javelin, so he's lost his blade of armor. But what are you gonna do? He's gotta sink or swim. Taking some shots at me. That's a good move to protect their people. Step down and take a shot. That's a good hit. They're both... This guy's easier to hit, actually, because he's not shield walling. So I'll put a couple shots into him. This guy, again, will do some serious damage, because that guy's already got an injury. Now we can hit this guy. Like I said, once they get to max level, their throwing weapons are deadly. This guy's already gone. Let's just hit this guy. This guy does not have anything incredible as far as armor goes, so we can just beat him up. This will tie them up. You can come into here. Headshot. Step in there. We don't want to get within one step of Mattis here, just so he can't walk up and swing at us. We want to make him make a difficult decision to rush somebody and then just get overwhelmed. Good. Good, good. Oh, let's go here so some cover from the javelin. And take a shot at that guy. Alright. So, we gotta focus on him before he does too much damage. My guy is kind of exposed down there. Guess we'll throw an axe at him. It did okay damage to his armor. Again, his body armor is not impressive, unfortunately. This axe will do a lot of damage to him, although he's got battle forged, and that heavy helmet will actually help him quite a bit. So let's just hit him a couple times. Oh, actually, let's do the number 2 attack. We'll wait. He can step up and throw. Another kill. Might as well switch over to this. There's a reason why javelins cost 3 ammunition, because they're so deadly. Oh. Can you catch him? We can catch him. He's gonna run, so let's just let him run. Didn't quite finish him, but he is fleeing now, so we're good there. And a nice, hopefully, simple fight here. Hey, he got away. Of course, we're going to run him down. If nothing else, because of the free experience. You aren't going to get to hit him. You, Sigurd, could level up. Nope. There we go. Sigurd did not level up. We didn't get any incredible loot, although we got a nice great axe to sell and some javelins. And as usual, we don't have enough room to save everything, but I'll fritter around over here, drop out the cheap stuff, and figure out what to keep so we can maximize our profit. Well, I have to say I'm a little disappointed. I've been going from southern city to southern city. Well, I mean, not the southern city-states, the northern factions. And no one has any contracts to go and fight against the southern cities here. Which is kind of what I was trying to do. I tried to wander and find someone to fight. No easy fights. Tried to find contracts. No contracts. Let's, maybe we'll come over this way. Now, I suppose I have not explored... There was a caravan. I assume it was a regular caravan. They would have fought it otherwise. And actually, let's cut across here and see if there's any locations we can discover. He is an old man, so I suppose an infected wound is to be expected. Oh, that's a lot of mountains. I wasn't thinking we have to go that far. Well, we're eating a ton of food crossing those mountains. There is a location. Let's see what's here. An ancient priest. Ancient priest is annoying. The lots of ancient legionaries is the bigger problem. I mean, I fought... That last fight was many honor guard. The problem is many ancient legionaries means... ultimately means more pole weapons, which is the big threat. Well, there's a 2-skull mission. A patrol. Killing anything. Again, not... I want to win this fight against the Southern Kingdom. There's some time to think about it. Bandits. I don't care. I know there's fighting going on. He wants me to buy booze. The Slayers aren't alcoholics. We don't drink. Something over here. Nothing. That's the trouble with wandering around looking for fights. Sometimes you just don't find what you're looking for. And I don't want to fight for the southern kingdoms, because when the war is over, then these northern kingdoms may still be pissed off at me. And ultimately, I'd rather have the southern kingdoms angry at me. If anyone's going to be angry. 32. That's a little too much. Yeah, so I mean, I've been from city to city. Maybe a different kingdom's fighting them? There should be all of them fighting, though. I'm just surprised nobody has contracts. I need money, or I need food and money. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call it good here. I mean, I've been wandering around and I'm not finding any fights, unfortunately, which doesn't make for good content. And again, the weekend's been pretty rough, so maybe I'll call early today, see if I can put something together tomorrow that's a little more interesting. I'll putz around a bit more and we'll see where things go. Hopefully you have more excitement in your adventures, and I wish you well.